All right, so we got 3 days left in this year's stock market for 2025. My first entire full year into this. Nvidia just announced a huge deal 2 days ago. I've learned a lot into the stock market. Let's get the video started. So Nvidia announced a $20 billion deal for a tech startup, and it's one of its biggest acquisitions ever. Right before we get there, my portfolio. Let's talk about my portfolio. 6,326 my first entire year. I've learned a lot. I'm up 64%. I've learned 3 things, and this is very important for me, potentially for you as well. First and foremost, we have patience. Patience. It's a long-term for me, right? It's a long-term thing I'm doing here with Robinhood, and my investing is not a get rich quick. But if you're patient enough, you're going to start seeing returns. Next is consistency. You have to consistently invest. I've invested about $30 every single day that I can. This entire year, and I've put about near term $4,000 into the stock market, into Robinhood. Next is going to be discipline. With a lot of sell-offs, discipline comes into play, and we had the tariffs back in April. Huge sell-off there. You see your stocks going down. You want to sell. Discipline. You could just kind of let it take its role. Just give it time. Whatever comes down goes up. Whatever goes up comes down. But essentially, in the end term, the stock market is always going to go up. All right. So Nvidia, let's get there really quick. Nvidia, they announced a $20 billion deal for a tech startup. This deal is structured to keep fiction of competition alive, analysts say. So Nvidia has yet to issue a public announcement of a disclosure regarding its $20 billion grok deal that CNBC was first to cover on Wednesday. This is a non-exclusive licensing agreement, a tool that's been used by tech giants of late in part to avoid regulatory scrutiny. So this deal involves LPUs, learning processing units. This gives a lot of advantage for AI inference. They're learning of these models. So it's a non-exclusive deal. A lot of the executives from Gork are going into Nvidia, but there is a lot of reports that they had a full done acquisition. They were taking over the company, and that is not the case. So Nvidia, the world's most valuable company, hasn't issued a press release or regulatory filing, but the news is coming. So it's a $20 billion in cash, and the Gork has a valuation of $6.9 billion. So they've made a lot more money than what they're valued. We could take a look at Nvidia here. They've had a phenomenal year. They are up 39%. They were at 137 at the start of the year. This stock was trading at 87, 85, or $90 back in April when we did have DeepSeek and the tariffs crushing the entire market. Like I mentioned, that's when discipline kicked in for me and has pushed me to reach this part of my investing journey. They have a really good PE ratio of 46. They're not overvalued. They are the biggest stock in the world, biggest company. They do sit at $4.58 trillion. Now, a little quick fun fact: they're the fastest growing company ever. As soon as they hit 1 trillion, it took like 2 years to hit 2. Soon to hit 3, it took like 8 months. To hit 4, it took like 6 months. And they, in the middle of 2025, they poked at $5 trillion. So, fastest growing company to ever reach $5 trillion. So, taking a look at my portfolio, pretty good year. We had Palantir. We do have about 9 shares, 188. Tesla, 0.31 shares. SoFi, I've been aggressively adding SoFi. My dollar cost average is not the best. It sits at about $32, but it's been having a pretty good dip. Went down to 24, 25 in the tech sell-off of November. And I've been bringing down my dollar cost average. I believe is like $28 now. So almost 40 shares. Oracle's been having a lot of issues. Their capex spending is exceeding $112 billion. A lot of investors and analysts are worrying about this stock. So, but if they place a bet right with a lot of this AI infrastructure, data centers building, this stock has a lot of upside potential for 2026. IonQ, this is a quantum stock. Quantum is relatively speculative. I would say do not get into quantum unless you're not worried about seeing your portfolio down 15-20% the following morning. So it moves very fast. Any little news moves very fast. Not a lot of good valuation there. We have Robinhood, 4.6 shares. Google having a phenomenal year as well. Google Gemini is breaking the benchmarks. It's bringing a lot of competition, taking a lot of market share from OpenAI's ChatGPT. Netflix has kind of been trending a lot in this past weeks with their deal with Warner Brothers and Paramount. They're trying to purchase Warner Brothers, but a lot of issues going on there. We did have the stock split. This stock was trading at 1,120. Stock split came, 10-to-1 stock split brought the price down to $100, making it more affordable for the investors. So that is my account. Like how I mentioned, 2026, we're gonna get fully loaded into this account. Drop a follow. I have a lot of plans. Want to make videos consistently every day, every 2 days, but more in-depth videos. We're gonna get started into taking a look at the statements, income statements, taking a look at that, taking a look at their revenues, more insights into that, and possibly get some more learning videos into this because like a first-year learner, this is a long-term journey I'm taking into investing. So thank you guys very much. That's a quick video onto my portfolio, what I learned into 2025, and the NVIDIA Grok deal of the $20 billion. So thank you very much, and catch you guys on the next video, possibly maybe in a day or two. Okay, we'll see you there.